Hello everyone, this is Nitin here. I hope your watercolor going great, and and I'm sure that the previously in my previous video you have seen this tutorial where I was just trying to demonstrate how to work with human figure, and I'm sure you have really enjoyed this session. So, taking this our previous the tutorial ahead, uh, I'm just thinking to make this as a composition because working in bits and pieces might be not be very much relevant to you because yeah, I mean, you also need to know how these humans are taking, composing in your paper and how this composition work. So I feel that this is the right way to go ahead and let you know uh, how to compose your painting because it's just the character and the humans and all. But let's say if you are just going to do some plein air or you have taken any reference to it, so you need to compose it in your paper, right? So that's what I'm going to demonstrate here today, and this is again a live session because I feel like that's the good way to connect with you with all the people here. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to make it's a kind of a imaginative picture here, something there in my mind, and I wanted to just communicate like how to compose your painting, right? So this two person here, that will be like a focal point. And now in a background, I wanted to make some sort of architectural building, some buildings there in a background, and some more people there in a foreground. So this is what this whole concept will look like, and let's go ahead. So what I'm going to do is this entire area, right? So this area, so this is basically the surface level. I want to make this as a surface level, right? This area. Okay. um, and things will all my backgrounds will come just above this line, right? So what what sort of the building I'll have is let's say there are some building like some dome here, you know, and I want to make it a very simple for you to understand the things, right? I don't want to make things complicated here. So 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 it's a very simple the building here, all that. Maybe in a front there is another dome, maybe some window and all that. Okay. And now um, so so we have this as a focal point, right? So this two person here, just next to this, I mean just behind this, maybe there are quite a few more people, you know, quite a few more people there, and they are also just, just walking there, here and there. Maybe that's another line of that. Okay. Maybe they're tourists. They came here to see this building. That's the kind of a story we might have, right? Similar, similarly here, some person just walking here. It's a kind of a crowd, a lot of tourists here. Okay. came here to see this building. Okay, building can be anything. I'm just giving an example. Okay, so this is what we have. Now you see uh, how quickly we can replicate our thoughts, our imaginative mental picture into it. No matter, even if you don't have those as a reference images, but if you have registered in your mind, you can just make it something like this. So that's the one way to give yourself a kind of a freedom. So now what we do is we'll just go ahead and make a painting for this. Okay, so we'll work on this the sky. So I'm using this sepia and ultramarine blue, a very gentle, not so much of color. Okay, and for this dome I'm using this yellow ochre, just mixing a little bit of sepia, and I might need to change the brush. And I'm using this ultramarine blue along with mixing with yellow ochre. Okay, so it's a very plain color there. That's again the dome there. And if you want to give a little bit of depth in top, you can just give it there, or if you want to make a little signer color of this ultramarine, sorry, yellow ochre, that also you can just pour it a little. Same thing here for this dome also. I just wanted to bring some variation, so I'm just using Bunchiana. And it goes here also. And we have these human figure, so we just left it white as it is now. And when you're going down, so it's a good idea to have a little depth there. Like this. And now we are coming to the surface level of this. So this is more like a surface. Okay. now we just need to give a little bit of, though it's not been dried yet, but I'm just trying to give little dimension to it, just a little bit of work in there. And just a little bit of work on this. So ideally you should wait uh, till it's get dry, but since I'm doing this live, I can't just wait that much, so this is just for your reference. Okay. And if you just wanted to give some bit of okay, just a little bit of touch up, that's all. Some sort of seeds and all that is falling into. And you just need to make the window. We had the window, right? So let's paint this window. So for that you can use a lot of dry, no much water, so I'm using this ultramarine blue and just a little bit of just touch up here and there. That's all. And you can make a lot more depth. To the reason why we are doing this depth, because we wanted to make these character to emerge. It should come out, right? So now let's paint this the human. So I'm going to paint the exactly the same way we did for this. So maybe he's again having some backpack sort of thing. And just walking. Okay. So that's the background one. The images are okay. Now just wanted to have some vibrant color. So these are the other people there. And these are basically the legs and all that. That's the kind of representation. And just we are giving up the color, the, the just color to indicate what exactly it is. Some playing with some depth and light, and that's how it works for the human and the crowds. It's a very random figures there, you know. And the same thing here. The sets. So yeah, something like this. uh, so yeah, so we can do a lot of things like this, you know. The play around, what what else more you can just add in here, you know. Yeah, so you really don't need to detail out each and everything. It's just like leave it as it is, and such kind of a quick sketch, you know, is such kind of the the impression of the human and the crowd, all that basically adds a lot of a lot of value to your learning. Um, so so I hope these things are basically will help you. Right. Yes. So this is it. I think we should be okay with that now. With this now. Um, Thank you so much being with us, and let me conclude this 21. So thank you so much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I would suggest you to see my the other videos in my channel, and share with your friends or whoever you feel like they need such kind of tutorial. That will be great. You can also see my website, which is nitinsinghwatercolor.com. Follow me in Instagram. So these are all the things you can just connect with me for more. And yeah, that's all for now. And stay safe, enjoy, and make a lot of art. So thank you.